Okay, in this video I'm going to be reading aloud the science pages, so I want you to join me on page 106 in your science textbook now. If you need to, pause the video now while you get your book out and then start playing the video again once you're ready. Okay, so join me at What Are Deserts, the top of page 106. Deserts are areas that receive less than 25 centimeters, about 10 inches, of rainfall per year. Plants and animals that live in deserts have special adaptations for surviving in such dry environments. There are four major types of deserts: hot and dry deserts, semi-deserts, coastal deserts, and cold deserts. The types are determined by their temperature ranges and the amount of rainfall they receive. Desert biomes are found on every continent, including Antarctica. Remember the definition of a desert. It is determined by the amount of rainfall, not the location. Hot and dry deserts. As the name implies, these deserts are hot and dry year-round, especially in the summer. During the day, the desert air contains little moisture to block the sun's rays. At night, the air can become very cool because there is no cloud cover and the dry air loses heat easily after dark. Hot and dry deserts receive little rainfall. When rain does fall, the water often evaporates before it reaches the ground. Occasionally, short periods of heavy rain occur and may cause flooding. Like other hot and dry deserts, the Mojave Desert in California has plants and animals that live in dry conditions. Plants that conserve water, such as yucca, prickly pear, and agave, can survive there. The animals tend to rest during the hot day and become active when the temperatures fall at night. They include insects, spiders, reptiles, birds, and burrowing animals. Animals in other desert regions play similar roles. For example, the jerboa of the Sahara in Africa also burrows in the sand during the day and comes out at night to search for food. Okay, now I'm on page 107, semi-deserts. Semi-deserts are often located between a hot and dry desert and a grassland or a woodland. As in hot and dry deserts, summer temperatures are hot during the day and cooler at night. Semi-desert plants include the carisote bush, burr sage, whitethorn, catclaw, mesquite, and brittle bush. During the day, insects stay in shaded areas. Many animals remain in their burrows, where they are protected from the heat. The most common animal species include ground squirrels, jackrabbits, kangaroo mice, and kit foxes. Coastal deserts and cold deserts. Coastal deserts are typically found on the western edges of continents. They have cool winters and warm summers. The Atacama Desert in Chile is a coastal desert near the Pacific Ocean. It is Earth's driest desert and sometimes receives no rain at all for several years. Cold deserts are found near the North and South Poles in places such as Antarctica, Central Asia, and Greenland. These deserts have long, cold winters and short summers. Okay, turn the page. I'm on page 108 now. The very top, the subheading, What are grasslands and savannas? Grasslands are biomes in which grasses are the main plant life. Rainfall is irregular and usually not plentiful. Temperatures are cool in winter and warm in summer. Some of the world's most fertile soils are found in grasslands. For this reason, grasslands are often used for farming. The roots of grassland plants hold soil in place. If the plants are removed, the soil can be blown away by winds. In the late 1800s, thousands of settlers in North America moved into the area known as the Great Plains. Arriving in covered wagons called prairie schooners, they found prairies full of tall grasses as well as bison and other wildlife. Before long, these tall grass prairies were plowed under for farmland. Only about 1% of the original grasslands still exists. The plants and animals in grasslands vary from place to place. In North America, herbivores such as bison, gophers, ground squirrels, and prairie dogs live in the grasslands. Carnivores there include coyotes, badgers, and black-footed ferrets. The grasslands of central Russia, known as steppes, have different animals, such as Siberian chipmunks and wild boars. The grasslands of Argentina, known as the pampas, are home to pampas deer. Okay, on to page 109, subheading Savannas. Savannas are a type of grassland. They stay warm year-round. The soil is not as fertile as the soil of other grasslands. However, savannas receive more rainfall than other grasslands, although not enough to support a dense growth of trees. Savannas have long, dry winters and very wet summers. During the dry season, natural fires occur. These fires help clear out dead leaves and branches, prevent trees and shrubs from growing, and encourage the growth of grasses. There's going to be a question on that a little bit later, so I'm going to read it again. During the dry season, natural fires occur. These fires help clear out dead leaves and branches, prevent trees and shrubs from growing, and encourage the growth of grasses. Okay, now I'm continuing on. Africa has large savannas dotted with acacia trees, not sure if I pronounced that correct, which provide shade for animals. Animals in the African savannas include lions, giraffes, zebras, and antelope. Last paragraph on page 109. In savannas and grasslands around the world, different organisms may play the same role. For example, the serval, a type of wildcat, lives in the savannas of Africa. It has the same feeding behavior as the maned wolf of the South American grasslands. Even though they live on different continents, both prey on rodents, lizards, and other small animals. Plants, such as the eucalyptus tree of the Australian savanna and Africa's acacia tree, also play similar roles. Okay, thanks for following along. Continue back now into your science lesson with your read about it.